everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we're going to make Pina Colada zucchini bread. I hope it tastes like a pina colada. I was having some routine tests done the other day at the hospital and I ran into a classmate. He had a big zucchini on him and he said, "Hey, Tanya, would you like a zucchini? This is half of it." I've already made zucchini for dinner, so I gotta use up the other half. So what am I to do but make pina colada zucchini bread? I'm hoping it's good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shred this up. We're gonna need about 3 cups of zucchini. We're gonna need 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 cups of sugar, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1½ teaspoons salt, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 4 large eggs, and they're to be at room temperature, 1½ cups of canola oil. I will be using veggie oil today. 1 teaspoon each of coconut extract, rum extract, and vanilla extract. 1 cup canned crushed pineapples drained. And I am using the crushed pineapples in the juice, not the heavy syrup. And 1/2 cup chopped walnuts or chopped pecans, and I'm going to use the chopped pecans. That's it. That's all you're going to need. Now they say here that you can use 3 8x4 pans. I have 2 9x5s. I think that's going to be sufficient. So what you're going to do is line the bottom of 3 greased and floured 8x4 loaf pans with parchment paper and grease the paper. Set pans aside. I'm not going to put the parchment paper in. I'm going to spray it with cooking spray and also flour the bottom, and that's all I'm going to do. Let's hope I don't regret that. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to get my pans ready. I'll put a little bit of flour at the bottom of each, and then I'll knock it around and get rid of the excess. So I have it lightly floured. So in a large bowl, it says combine the flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and baking soda. So first, I'm going to move this big old zucchini out of the way. Let's measure out our 4 cups of flour. Then add 3 cups of sugar, 1½ teaspoon salt, and 1 teaspoon baking soda. Two teaspoons of baking powder. And let's whisk that all together. All right, we'll set that aside for a moment. Next, before we get started with anything else, let's get everything else ready. We need 1 cup drained pineapple. Just going to put it in here. Do a little slotted spoon. I'm de-seeding my zucchini, so I would recommend doing that before you shred it. We don't want seeds in our bread. So we'll need 3 cups of that, and just pack it in there lightly. But don't drain any liquid or do anything like that, even though this really doesn't have much. So in the next bowl, let's whisk the eggs, the oil, and the extracts together. I picked up the rum and the coconut extract today. I should have ordered them online. They were really expensive. So now I'm going to have to make a lot of things that have coconut and rum extract, because I always need vanilla extract. I had my eggs in lukewarm water trying to get them up to room temperature. Alrighty, so next Whisk the eggs, which was 4 at room temp. 1½ cups of oil, which seems like a lot. Oh well. And 1 teaspoon each of vanilla extract. And that's not vanilla flavoring, that is vanilla extract. So make sure you don't get the wrong stuff. Sometimes the recipe just says vanilla. I always use vanilla extract, even though I see imitation vanilla at the store. 1 teaspoon of rum extract. And 1 teaspoon of coconut extract. Oh, I can smell that. That smells good. So let's whisk those together. Then after that, we're to stir into dry ingredients until just moistened. And then fold in the zucchini, pineapple, and walnuts. Just reminds me of the beach, at the ocean. You know, having the waves come over you and they're serving pina coladas. Good. Okay. So I'm just going to stir it in little by little until it's just combined. This has a real moist look to it. Hopefully I didn't screw it up. I think I got everything right. I think. Okay. Has a different texture to it. So now we'll add the zucchini, which looks pretty, doesn't it? Who would have ever thought you could bake with zucchini? Not me. But it does make recipes moist. Your 1 cup of drained pineapple and your ½ cup of either chopped walnuts or pecans. And let's mix all that together. You want to make sure you get that all folded in there pretty good. And a lot of recipes say it's best the next day, like to put it in the fridge for about 12 hours before you serve it. I'm going to start with 2 pans and see what I have left. Because actually, I don't have a third 9x5. I actually did, but they were getting so rough and old. So I bought 2 new ones and got rid of the old ones. Silly me. Let's pour it in. I'm just going to pour it in maybe halfway full. Let's see. All right. That's how full it did for my 9x5s. Let's hope that's good. So off to the oven it goes for 45 to 55 minutes at 350 degrees. You ought to taste this. That's pretty darn tasty. Tastes like pina colada. Imagine that. Since I only used 2 9x5 pans, mine took about 65 minutes to bake. So if you use 3, it's going to take a lot less time. Once it's cooled for about 10 minutes, we'll remove it from the pan. I'm just going to cut off around the sides a little bit. Just flip it over. Very good. Came out really good. And then totally let them cool, probably for an hour to an hour and a half before you wrap them up. I'm going to put this in the fridge overnight, wrapped up with saran wrap, nice and tight. And then tomorrow I will cut individual slices, wrap them, store them in the fridge. When you want a piece, just pop it in the microwave or the air fryer, slap some butter on it, and you got some delicious bread.
All my hope is in Jesus. Thank God. Well, we are recording.
We are recording,
so
Douglas.
I should not sing, probably.
Not unless you'd like to. Perform for the people.
Thank God my yesterday's gone.
Okay, let's see. Now, do you want to nuke yours a little bit to put a little butter on? Or do you
I think it's still warm enough.
Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit bigger piece.
This is my piece right here.
Yeah. I'm just going to have a little slither, but here.
Why don't you cut that in half?
Okay.
She took the bigger piece.
See if it's moist. Now it should be chilled. We're going to chill it overnight. And some people say that more flavors go together. Has a little bit, a hint of pineapple. Just a slight hint of coconut.
Is there walnuts in it?
Mm-hmm. Well, pecans. Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
And of course, if you would smear a slab of butter on there, it would.
Excellent, yes. That is highly recommended.
But
I'm going to store it overnight in the fridge, pop it in the microwave, slap some butter on it. You got some nice moist bread.
I actually think it's good enough without the butter.
Oh, me too. I could eat it either way, but...
Dunk in coffee.
Oh, wait. I'll show you what I got. Yeah, dunk it in coffee. Also, I got Land O'Lakes cinnamon sugar butter. Oh, I think that
We
is
are
a
healthy
winner.
here.
Yes. So thanks for joining us here once again on Dee's Delights. We hope you have a fabulous evening, a fabulous week, and we'll see you real soon. Right, Douglas?
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Not bad. I really shouldn't be eating this time of night, though.